Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome here to our psychic view with Kim Copeland and me, Allie. And I'm glad to be with you. I'm in a little bit of a different location today, um, coming in live from Anacortes, Washington, and my husband's back room because I'm working on getting internet up into where I'm living. So, anyway, I'm really happy to be here with you. And I want to welcome Kim as always. She looks beautiful today in her blue. And both of us are really busy today. So, we're going to be doing this, and it's going to be pretty much right on the nose with an hour. Okay. So, if you've got questions, you can start putting some of them on, and we'll get to them once Kim does discuss a few things. And you're welcome to ask medium questions. You can ask psychic questions. You can ask for color auras, things like that. The only thing we're not doing here is, mysteries, investigations, trying to figure out something for somebody else, anything that you have something to do with. And we will tell you if for whatever reason we just can't read whatever you're asking for. So, without much further ado, I give you Kim. Thank you.
Thank you, Allie. Thanks for doing this our second time to do this and look forward to continuing. And I'm hoping next week we'll be able to do it on my channel. So as long as I can figure out the ins and outs. But thank you guys for being here. And I want to just take a moment to notice where we are in this time in the universe, really. It's a big time. And it may feel a little chaotic. I think it does. And I saw, by the way, yesterday, Danny and Nancy Jean did a wonderful thing on Nancy Jean's channel about the pendulum. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was beautiful. If you get a chance, it's just the first couple of minutes on Nancy Jean's channel. But it talks about chaos, how we're in this chaos, and then we're going to hopefully birth out of it. And one of my friends this morning, Alan, said it's kind of like we're coming into a birth. This is a birth. It's messy. So it's going to get better though when we come out. So maybe we'll just take a moment here to just take a few deep breaths together and come into the heart space of the earth and the heart space of yourself, connecting heart, the earth to you, and feeling the love and gratitude that earth has for us and that we have for earth. And opening to the joy and peace that's all around. And just for a moment, breathing in peace. And as we come together now in harmony, in this space and time, there is no beginning and there is no end. And we are loved by something that has no beginning and no ending. And so it is. Amen. So just to remind us, it's really important, I think, while we're in the midst of chaos, to make sure you take care of yourself. Maybe need to draw back a little in whatever way, whether it's socially or media wise, or just having some time to connect to your own heart space, whatever that means for you. Heart space could be in the kitchen, or heart space could be out on the river or in nature, or walking your dog, or spending time with your pets. There's a lot of different ways. Hi T Barb, hi Angel Star, hi. I had to put my glasses on to see everybody. Janet and Gino and Marvita, Star Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And then Sin McKin. And anyway, it's so wonderful, you guys, to be, everybody here, I'm sure, feels the stuff that's going on. And now that we've got the new pandemic, I mean, there's just so much. And also to remember to be in gratitude, because gratitude, even if you aren't in gratitude, even just for a pretend smile, does something. A
Mm-hmm.
pretend smile does something to your whole body, and it raises the vibes. I remember back in the day, many years ago, I used to teach jazzercise, and I would say, okay, let's smile, even though we were working out, right? Maybe, oh God, people would say, oh God, just work me out, just work me out. And so So I said,
Well,
okay,
that's
now let's,
powerful.
yeah, yeah. So just put on the smile, and that changes the attitude. It really does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. We got a question here already. Janet P.
Oh, I think I saw my dog's spirit guide today. Oh, oh, sweet. Yes, they do. Well, I don't know about guides. I know they have angels. Dogs for sure have angels. Actually, I think dogs are angels. Yeah, look at that. Love jazzercise. Yeah. um, okay, I would wish I mean, let me tune into your dog, your dog, your dog. Let's see here, Janet. I can see why you feel like it's a spirit guide. It feels like a wise soul. I see. Oh, look at the elephant, the tribe. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Wow. That feels very powerful. Also, that the elephant imagining, it's the tribe. Actually, I wonder if it was your spirit guide. Oh, she had surgery yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Janet, that's so wonderful. Shadow. Okay. Let me see, Shadow. She's so happy that you're with her,
Yep.
Janet. I feel such this comfort for you being there. She's
Mhm.
going to be fine. I don't know if it's surgery on her abdomen. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, she's going to be fine. And she has two or three. I don't know if they're angels or guides, but I feel two or three spirits around her. Also, your grandmother. I think it's a grandmother that's around her as well. Yeah, blessings to Shadow. Oh, oh, she's 12-year-old Dane.
Oh,
12. That's pretty old for a Dane.
yes.
Wow, you guys, let's all send healing to Shadow. Pink. I see pink.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, and she loves you so much. I still feel that love for you, Janet.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, Janet.
I hope she
Ne-
heals quickly.
Me too. Next week, by the way, you guys, on Wednesday, I'm going to do a live animal thing with three of my friends who are animal psychics. And we're going to come on. It's going to be a live Wednesday at 2 o'clock Central Time. So it'll be on my channel if I can figure out how to do it.
Oh, you will.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Thank you, Star Midnight, for verifying. I have to tell you that there is such a thing as psychic amnesia, and what I'm referring to is that many times if people ask a psychic a question, or or a medium in particular, and no, I don't know any John, I don't know any John, I don't know any John, and then you go home and somebody says, geez, Uncle John just called. So we all have to take the time when we get a reading to really let it process. So I'm glad it worked out for you. I know that you asked to talk to Kim, and also when you were on my show the other night with Mary Street. So good. I'm glad it made sense to you. I know at the time, like I say, just remember you have to let it settle. It's like having a big meal, and you like to let it settle down before the dessert comes. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, Kim, I'm going to let you work with her here.
Okay. Sin McKin. The only disadvantage of this, and maybe I'm going to do Zoom for this reason, is to hear voices because it helps to hear the voices, when connecting with people. But Sin. Okay. All right. So right away, first of all, I do feel a connection to your guides right away. And but there's okay. I also feel a blue, like you're mostly a blue, and I see blue and pink around you. With it, actually, Sin, you've got an expansive heart. I think you have a love for animals. I feel like this love for animals, that would be your weakness. Actually, is that you love so much that you don't take in enough. But also, there is some guides. I feel, and I often get this for some reason on my right side. Um, the guy, there's like two or three. One of them feels like they've really been knocking. I want to say knocking, knocking, knocking. And it makes me feel like maybe you have a little, I don't want to say hard head, but just it's like they're one of them especially is having a little harder time getting in, and I don't know why. I feel like he's more clairaudient. I feel like there's a clear audience around this one. Um, and that could be because some guys are more clairaudient. Oh, blue is my color. Yeah, good. Animals, but no pets with me at present. Okay. Um, but so I also feel like the one that's trying to get into you will get into you through music, because I feel like there's a whole clairaudient thing. I'm seeing drum beat. It's almost like the drummer boy. So it reminds me of the clairaudience and music. So I think that's one way. If you hear a song that means something to you, please use that as a guided message. But your aura field actually feels fine. The only thing I would say, there's a little heaviness right around the heart healing. Thank you. That's what I think. She takes on stuff. She's got a huge heart. She takes on other people's stuff. That's the only thing. And then also I feel maybe just make sure you clear anything that you've taken on, wipe it off kind of thing, like whew, figure eight and that kind of thing. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I do want to say hi to some of the people here. Hello, Gina. Hello, T-Barb and Pamela and Marvita. I'm glad to see you. Thank you, MK Karen, Melinda. Uh, Gosh, everybody that's here. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I can't read everybody. But thank you so much, Sin, all of you, Janet. All right, let's see what anybody got any other questions here. Oh, here's one. A houseboat in the river. Barb's going to a houseboat on the river. I know. Oh, wow. Could you please connect to my cousin Sandra Krause? She died in a car accident when she was only 17. My condolences to you, Philip.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you, Philip. Cousin Sandra. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I can understand why you are a favorite. You guys are both favorites of each other. I feel right away she's like there's such a connection. And I feel like a giggly kind of a connection with you guys. And maybe a little mischievousness or that kind of a thing. I think you did spend time together, especially like ages 15 to 17 is where I see this age connection. Um, and boy, I tell you what, she looks at life through you. Like I see her in behind and just um, I don't know what's going on in your life, if there's something about a female in your life, but I feel like she's giving the approval. If you have a female in your life, she's giving an approval with this. Or she knows everything though. Actually, I mean, she really is. It's almost like you guys are twins or soulmates or something like that. That's what it feels really strong. No wonder that's why you guys were favorites. Okay. And I'm so sorry she died too. Oh, Grace. Oh, yeah. She's totally alive. Totally like better than ever alive. That's how it feels too. No, and not really regrets. It's a little bit like this was planned, sort of. I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes these things, even though they're tragic, it's a little bit of a plan. I hope that helps you, Philip. Okay.
God bless you, Philip. Bless
Yeah.
you, Philip. All right. And Pamela, yeah, Kim is wonderful. She and I have worked together we work with Susan and Jen sometimes. She works with Danny. She's worked with a lot of other people. And she has her own channel, Medium Kim, and I will be putting her channel up for everybody so you can go over to like and subscribe. She's got beautiful energy. You are absolutely right.
That's so sweet. Okay. Can you see my aura colors? Okay. MK Karen. Well, I get a lot of pink. The very first thing I get is pink. I mean, like that might be your life color, like a lot of pink. And I see some purple on the edges. Um, okay. So that's basically like the life color is, it's like love and compassion. But I'm also seeing the green now. The aura color is a little different than the life color, but the pink is like your life color. I'm getting a green right now, dark green in your heart, which reminds me that you would like nature. There's a boy, I think animals as well. Are we on an animal theme here? But definitely connecting to earth as well. This green feeling. Oh, cooling down. Interesting. Cooling down. Also, you know what, MK? I see you have a lot of potential in your third eye. I'm seeing it's almost like a past life as a oracle or something. I feel really strong about that for you. I hope, please oh, good. Thank you for liking pink. The other day I told somebody I saw pink and I said, I don't like pink. But actually, usually though, it does correspond with colors you like. Your aura normally does correspond. Okay. But I
You
want
know,
to
there are
work
a
on
lot of
this.
shades of pink. That's the thing. There's some light pinks. There's some bright pinks. So it's the kind you like.
But hers is a full, it's almost like it's a rose pink. It's a beautiful rose pink is what I feel. So it's a nice full. It doesn't have a lot of pores in it. It's a very healthy pink to me. It's sometimes when I see the two pores, it's not, this is beautiful and full. So thank you. Thank you, MK.
All right. So Jane wants to know if her husband's higher self has a message. I'm sorry that you're dealing with this, Jane. Honestly, I send you and he a lot of love.
Yes, Jane. Okay. It'd be nice to know his name, but that's okay. We can work with it. All right. First of all, I want to say when I connect with him, and I'm thinking love. He has got a lot of love for you that he's not can't express now. He's very appreciative. I feel this love and appreciation for you. And as I'm getting chills on this, I actually don't know if you guys still live together. Maybe it's just because he's distant mentally, but I'm feeling there might be a separation here. And I also feel his grandmother. I'm getting a connection with he and his grandmother on the other side. I don't know if this is somebody that he helped raise him or something. Oh, Colin. Okay. Grandmother. Okay. Interesting. So the grandmother that I see on the other side with Colin, I see her feeding him. I don't know if there's something about he's not wanting to eat, but the thing is with dementia, I mean, you do end up losing that ability. But so the grandmother's encouraging him. I feel like they have this connection, like they are telling jokes to each other. I know that sounds funny, like she's making him laugh or something like that. Um, yeah, and he also feels a little bit, there's grief around not being his old self. Yeah, and then that, okay, that she's doing a lot without him. You know what I mean? She's maintaining things. And I see that things like this, she's maintaining things that he would have normally done. And so he feels, appreciative and kind of a little bit guilty. You know what I mean? A little bit regretful and guilty, but he sees that she's strong. I want to say you're strong. I hope you understand this, Jane.
I do want to mention for those of you that are new here or not aware of what Kim does, she is also a hospice nurse and has helped people cross over and done a lot of work with their angels and guides. And so she would be the perfect person to ask this question too, actually, because she's dealt with that.
Hi, Beth. Your aura color. Gosh, I wish I could hear um your voice, but that's fine. Beth Knight. Ooh, okay, okay, I'm getting it. You're a blue purple. Hope you understand this, blue purple, which is ooh, okay, this is actually your lineage as well. I feel like your grandmother's grandmother, the grandmothers would have had the same color. You're coming in with this. It's a powerful, the medium, the psychic, the spiritual seeker. That's what it feels like. Uh, you have a lot of healing. I'm feeling also green around your hands. I get the green, which is the healing hands. I hope you understand this. I feel like okay, as I'm seeing, I don't know why I'm doing the green here, green into uh Huh, you're a giver, but there's something else about this. I'm sorry. Why am I getting this green going in? Okay, you're good at giving and receiving the healing, so that's good. But I feel like you also might be good at animal healing. Okay. Living what I know. Isn't Allie wonderful, you guys? Thank you, Allie. I know she is awesome. I mean, she takes on a lot. Okay, I hope that helps you, Beth. Let's see, is that the main thing? Blue, purple with the green. All right. You know, you feel to me more like a feeler rather than a psychic. You feel more like a clairsentient. I feel it in your solar plexus, a strong solar plexus sense, like a knower and a feeler. I hope that makes sense to you, Beth.
Thank you, Beth. Um, let's see, Barbara Davis. Um, what makes you? Could tell us what gives you the impression? Is it a gut impression? Are you not feeling well in some place? Maybe having a blockage or something? Because we're not doctors, but there might be some energy blockage there that Kim could tell you about. But I just want to make sure you know that we don't give medical advice. But if you feel like something is needed, maybe you need to go have a check. But I'm going to let Kim think about this.
Yes. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you, Barbara. We know each other. Um, I feel a lot between my throat or like upper throat to my heart when I tune into you, and it feels very energetic. It feels almost panicky, anxiety, panicky. You've got, when you say your life is crazy, I do feel, especially going to the right side, which is more in the future. I don't know what's going on in the future, but I feel like there's stuff going on that is like spikes out, and it feels like the left side feels a little calmer, but the right side feels like the future is a little bit like spiky. But maybe it's planning, figuring out where that is, and that's maybe the causing this anxiety, this or I don't know if you're thinking about moving or something like that, but it feels okay. I honestly feel, yeah, confident. So you go, okay, Barbara. I feel it would be really important to have some quiet meditation time. I mean, we can all do this, right? We can all benefit from that, but I feel really like that would be so important. And I want to say 20 minutes. I think you already do this though, Barbara. But as just even more alone time, the hermit time, a little hermit time is what I want to say as well. I hope that helps you, Barbara. I don't think it's
Take
anything
the
physical. I don't
time.
really feel like that. I think it's energetic.
Okay. Just take the time for self care. I haven't actually been doing it for a couple of weeks, and I've noticed that things are really not good when that happens. So I'm stepping back and doing it. And that's not easy for me. So, all right, Gina has a question about your aura. And so, in general, I guess.
Yeah. Hi, Gina. I know you too, dear. Um, okay, so Gina, the thing is, yes, the aura changes quickly, really fast. Just as an example, and this is hard to even high constants, hard to even imagine. This was years ago. I had a patient in hospice who had a fentanyl patch on. And so she was, and I wasn't even seeing auras that much. You might want to mute there, Allie. Um, she was kind of falling and stuff like that we didn't know why she was falling, but it seemed like it might have been corresponding to the fentanyl patch, which is for pain. And so the second we had a feeling, so we took off the patch, and I mean, the moment, and you'd think it would take a while because that's a long acting medicine, but the second we took it off, her aura changed from gray to blue. It was like that. It was like, whoa. So that was big. So yes, I guess basically what I'm saying is yes, it changes often. It changes and with your mood, your thoughts, yes. And even by moving your hands over it, it can shift. I remember once, and here's another story. I was with my sister. We were getting our aura picture done, and I guess, has a lot of anger. I don't know, but her aura was quite red. And, we think of the dark red as kind of an anger, but, the lighter red is not. There's all colors of red. But anyway, she was so mad that her aura was red. And so then that made her even more mad, right? And so then I just over her body, I just did this. All I did is smooth it for like 30 seconds. Then we did the picture again and she turned blue. That's how fast it changes. And so by thoughts, of course, we have our basic life color that doesn't change, but the auric field from our chakras that's coming up from the chakras changes. And sometimes the auric field is so big you don't see the life color as much. But sometimes even when I'm doing a reading on people and I'm doing their pictures, I notice it's changing. And also when I'm doing a reading and somebody in the spirit world and I see their colors in the spirit world, it changes as we're doing the reading too. Because as you're doing the reading, see, that can be healing for that person. And they can come in as maybe a dark gray or blue or, like a bluish gray. And then they go to a light blue. So it's really interesting. Okay, Gina, and your life color, what's your basic life color? Okay, just a second. Let me see. Interesting about the red, huh? I'm getting like a dark pink. If you can, it's not mud or anything. It's just really beautiful colors together. What that tells me, though, with this orange is that your exuberance and your excitement and for new challenges and to do new things and this creativity side of you. I hope that makes sense for you, that about your creativity side and newness, a love for new things. And the pink is, of course, as we talked about earlier, it's about this love and compassion. I feel like it's a worldly love, a word like you would just love the earth, love humanity. That's what it feels like too. Please let me know if that sounds right for you, Gina.
All right. The other thing I wanted to mention, it just came up in my head as I was listening to Kim, is that what we wear, the colors we surround ourselves with, they're all sort of important to how we project ourselves or how we feel about, how we're feeling. And so, I'm always either blue or pink. It's me all the time. But I have been trying out some other colors lately, and I'm finding that I need to do that a little bit more often. So just a passing note on that one. I also want to say before I go on to the next question that we are almost at half hour, and we are only doing this for another half hour. We can't stay any longer than that. For those of you who came in late, I just want you to know we'll try to get to you, but we may not be able to get to everyone. Thank you so much. We love you all. All right, here is Rhonda. Her brother passed away. Can you give us his name, please, Rhonda? Um, oh, that's really powerful. Oh, I know what that message is, but I'm going to let Kim tell you. Well, an owl is death, isn't it? Isn't it symbol death? Yeah. And a crow, it can symbol death, I think, but I think it's more of crows recognize people. They, if a crow sees you once, the crow will never forget you. And I almost think that it is a fresh crow head. I don't know. I thought it was alive, but I was thinking it was your brother coming because he's seen you before, but maybe Kim can get something better on that one. But the owl, I understand. All right.
And when I think about birds too, first of all, those are messengers. They have the wings, they go to heaven, they come back, they can go to the spirit world back and forth. So definitely, and thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. Yay. But birds are messengers, and whatever kind of bird, and it's so common, we hear this a lot, all kinds of birds that come at death or after death. You have doves, you have cardinals, there's blue jays, there's crows. So that's very common for the crow. Let me see the crow's head, though. That's very interesting. Um, hmm. I wonder even if it was supposed to be a crow rather than a crow's head. I almost feel like there's a little bit of an accident there. It's almost like trying to bring you the idea of the crow, but then something happened. Maybe I feel like it's a little bit of a mishap somehow. I know that sounds weird, doesn't it? But that was gone. That is interesting. Divine love. Oh my, wow, beautiful. Let me see if he has any other. I'll just real quick, May, if he has a message for you. Okay, and I know there's so many questions. So, oh, wow. He feels by the way, your brother feels adventurous to me and feels, boy, he's talking about his travels. I feel like he's doing a lot of traveling where he is. I mean, of course, we all do that, but I also feel like he was an intellectual and may have studied travel or maybe studied geography or something like that. There's something about travel because I also see him holding a suitcase. And it could even be that he was separate a bit in on this world. But he's an intellectual. I feel very intellectual from him. Smart, studier, smart, quiet, kind of a quiet man. And a love, such a love for you, and such a love. I know he's just bringing the love. That's what I really feel, especially with the owl, especially. Okay, and I hope that makes sense to you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Kim. And thank you, Sin McGinn, for your donation and super sticker. Appreciate it. Now we have Susan Kelly wondering if her guides have a message for her.
I want to say, Susan, um, I'm kind of tuning into your guides. I see two. And the very first thing is there's a determination with you and a sense of humor. And I feel like your guides have the same determination and sense of humor. It's almost like mirroring you. And they're saying, but there's been a little frustration. Something's not been going as quickly or not working out as much as you would like. And they want to, they actually want you to look at it with a sense of humor. Whatever hasn't been working out, switch it around a bit and take the funny side. And I feel like that's what they're saying is like they're laughing about something that hasn't really worked out. And because the frustration, of course, is not so good for the heart. And so I just know that they're wanting to bring in the humor. So I'll just leave you with that. I hope that it makes sense for you, Susan.
Uh, how do you know what your blockage is? Intend to connect with higher self. I heard I was blocked by something. Any recommendations, or can you see what my blockage is?
Okay, first I'll say nobody is 100% open. That would be unhuman. Right? So there is no perfect, um, nobody has a perfect energetic field or perfect 100% clairs operating all the time. We all have some blockages here and there. So first of all, just even by asking the question and wanting to know what the blockage is a good thing to know that that's, to be that you're open to change. That's really good. So let's see what I find out from you. When I tune into you, Joyce, oh yeah, there you go. Look at that, honoring yourself. But I feel like there's a clear audience thing. And I don't know if this is where they're coming or going here on the clear audience. Okay, I feel like there's somebody, it's a woman in the spirit world who's coming to talk to you. And I feel like it's a mother or a grandmother feeling a very loving, almost like poetic voice or poetic speaking to you. That this would be the area that you could open up a little bit more as a clear audience. And one way to do that is writing, because then you're channeling that what they're saying with your hands, without taking off your brain, turning off your brain, and just going from the ear, throat, hand. If that makes sense. Um, Going from the ear, throat, hand, and the heart, right from the heart in the ear rather than here. And do it as fast as you can. Read it the next day. And I just think also processing journaling, and that would be separate than like spending a little time journaling, but also spending some time listening. Journaling would be like internal process, and then listening would be a little different writing, like just even 2 minutes a day. I hope that helps you, Joyce.
That's great. I always recommend. I'm a writing teacher, but that's not why I recommend it. I've really healed myself many times because of that ability to journal. And now we have. Oh, look at that cat. That's a riot with the hat. Do Laura's grandmother Violet or Mom Phyllis have a message for you? And I'll pull a card to see as well.
Okay, so Laura, your grandmother Violet, let's just work with her for a sec. I don't know if there's been a loss recently, but I feel like there's something about a loss of something, and that she's given you so much love and compassion about something. Um, really a beautiful woman. When I say beautiful woman, just like almost a Mother Mary feeling I get with Violet. Just such a sweet, kind. I hope this makes sense for your grandmother. And also just love and compassion to you and understanding for whatever. I think again, there's something that didn't work out. Or now Phyllis, Mom Phyllis, she feels a little more practical. Let's get things done. Like Violet, I saw a little more blue energy, and then Phyllis, I see a little more yellow energy, more yellowy orange and more mental. And I feel Violet is more heart. So I hope that makes sense to you too. Oh, okay. She was a mother to me. Yeah. Wow. She feels amazing. Okay. And then Phyllis, though, her message. Pride. Phyllis is just talking about how proud she is. And I, I feel like it's something in the last year that you've come through. And she's talking and she's wanting to say how proud she is of this. And I also, is there anything um, in the kitchen that you just did? I don't know. I feel like there could be, she's got, like, I don't know if it's a new counter or something. So let me know if that resonates at all. But I feel like she's proud of something you did in the kitchen. Okay. I hope that makes okay.
I first came up with shadow work, and I'm working on my own shadows. Sometimes I think, oh, is this my message? Because so I pulled another one, and I'm getting new insight. So perhaps looking at something once again, you may get a new insight from it. I'm just going to go with that right now. I think. Remember, when you're looking, everybody's got a shadow side, and it isn't necessarily negative. It doesn't have to be negative. It's just things that we need to work on to make us better. That's all. So, yeah.
And she said she just cleaned the litter box in the kitchen. Okay, that was it. She just did something in the kitchen. I don't know why your mother is. Well, this is the thing. Your departed loved ones, they pretty much know everything that's going on. They just want you to know they know. Even just a simple thing as cleaning and new appliances. There you go. Okay.
Excellent. All right, we have Leticia here looking.
Well, first of all, Letitia, when I connected with you right away, I just this amazingly beautiful. Boy, it's a pink and blue energy I get with you. What a gentleness. I feel such a gentleness with you, dear. I feel like I want to call you a sister, even. You're such a gentle soul. And kind. I see kind and generous. So your guides. Okay. There's a female I say female female energy like yellow and pink, yellow and pink. Angel. More of an angel is what I'm feeling now with you. Okay. So the message, I hope you understand this. There's something about rest and needing to rest. I feel like she's coming down. Do you stay up late reading or something like that? I feel like you're staying up too late to read or something because she's showing me this yellow pink angel showing me a book like maybe you're spending too much time. I don't know if it's worry. I wonder if this makes sense to you. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, she's also encouraging and I know we can all take this, right? To make sure you eat enough, like to make sure you eat enough nutrition in the day. I feel like maybe there's um, you're not giving yourself enough vitamins. I hope that makes sense to you, Letitia.
I've got a card, Infinite Joy, with a beautiful bird. Um, I when I see I love these cards. They're one of my favorite cards, and they're called Mysteries of Love Oracle deck. And this one with the bird, I think it's saying to take the time to enjoy what's around you. That there is so much joy even in the small things. So, and we have another one that'd like to know as well.
Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. Whew. When I tune into you, dear, you feel like a go-getter. I am just getting this. Oh, playful. There you go. Isn't that great? I just see this energy going ahead, like, I mean, if you're saying, hey, did somebody say, did you say pool? Let me go to the pool. Did you say club? Let me go. I'm there. I feel like there's that kind of energy with you, Cynthia. So let's just tune into your guides and what they might want to say. When you said that card, that playfulness, that's what I feel like. It's time to go like out on the Riviera, go on a boat, whatever it is, and just be with friends and enjoy that. That's what it feels like to me. I also see a nature thing. Thank you, Gina, for the birthday wish. I see a nature thing um, for you just to get out and enjoy. Again, this whole, thank you. That's perfect. The whole play outside. Yeah, thank you, Gina. I mean, Cynthia. Sorry. Brigitte. If I'm saying that, Brigitte, probably Brigitte. Okay, green. I get the green with you. Okay. Well, and it's a deep green. So, and I feel like this is probably your life color actually. So there's a healing, there's a balance in here. There's also, boy, a very much uh, interest in the earth and also, but just humanity. I feel like there's a sovereign or a reverence for people around you, of reverence. If we could, I often think of the purple and the blue as a reverence, but I'm getting it with this green. It's a respect. It's a respect for the earth. And so that's really strong in here. I also feel like there's a need to go within also to make sure you have some of that hermit time. What else about this green? Loving to learn. Oh, look at that. Nice. True voice. I also feel like there's a love to learn with you because I'm getting some yellow in the green, which is my like wisdom and learning. Okay. All right. Thank you.
These are mini readings, so we can try to get to as many people as we can. So I'm not trying to shortchange anybody. This is funny to me. I'm sorry. I know it's not funny, but to me, it's funny. I don't have any grandchildren because my kids don't want any kids. So, what do you think, Kim? Is she going to get a granddaughter?
Next year. Now that's even bigger challenge, right? You not just a granddaughter, but you want it next year. Okay, Kimberly. I do see a girl though. I don't know if it's next year or in 2 years. I see a girl because I see a little pink. I see a little one, a pink dress, fluffy. I'm sure it's just a symbol of being a girl. She's gonna have a blue life color. I get a blue life color with her. Like the indigo child, kind of like that. But I know we've gone to indigo crystal or whatever now we are in, but I feel like there's an indigo child here with her. Yes, and she might even be an accident, by the way. That's what I get. How
I
good.
was.
Oh,
I
okay.
was. I was the girl that was the accident. That's funny. I'm sorry. Oh, everybody, thank you so much. Lise, Anthony.
Okay, what I get with your dad, Lise, is first of all, this is gonna require some attention, and he's gonna feel a little bit like he doesn't deserve all this attention, doesn't want to be the attention getter. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to be the center of attention just because of the surgery. He's going to be fine though. I see him being fine, but he doesn't like all the attention about it. That's, I think he's going to be fine. Okay.
I get harmony on that one. All right. This Lorraine wants to know her colors.
Hi, Lorraine, dear. Lorraine, I think we saw each other last night in Jen's soul contracts class. I believe this is the same Lorraine. So, okay, so let's see, Lorraine, aura colors. Oh, wow. Okay. Funny thing, Lorraine, right away I see that your colors change easily. I see that you're very much, you take in and you give it. I feel like it's a pink and orange, even in and out, in and out. You let it flow, things flow, but you take it into your heart. That's what I'm seeing. So that would be if you say work on letting it flow, whatever you take in, the hurt or whatever is an empath, let it flow back out. But your aura color, I think it's actually more, I'm getting a lot of yellow around you. Yellow, orange, yellow, but yellow is the main one. You have come here. I don't know if you know this, Lorraine. I don't know if you come as a teacher, but I feel like there's a teacher energy around you, even if it's around just for kids. And actually, I'm seeing the kids around you, like a teacher. for kids. But you have a lot more coming. I think you, as you grow older too, you're going to be, of course, we all grow wiser. But as you get into your 50s, I feel like there's going to be like an opening of like, okay, like a wise woman kind of a feel for you. Okay, Lorraine, thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, Allie, you're muted.
Okay. Thank you for your donation, Laura, and thank you for subscribing to Kim's channel. Maybe people would like me to be muted. I don't know. We all have can go on and off. All right, let's see what Pamela would like to know about her aura today.
Okay. Oh, Pamela. Okay, so Pamela, I'm tuning into you now. First of all, the thing is, I'm going right to your heart. That's your guides are just showing me your heart first. And it does feel like there's a little bit of a heartache. I don't know if this is around children, but something around that. Okay, so I don't know if that could be right or not. But anyway, um, but you are basically a blue. I think you're blue life color. You're very intuitive as well. I feel honestly, so there you could benefit from just a little clearing. Again, I think I don't know why I'm getting Epsom salt bath. I'm picking that up to help clear some of the energies that might be hanging around. If you sit, I would do a whole bag, whatever size bag, a whole bag in the tub, not just a little. Okay, you really fill it up. Another thing, if you don't want to do that, you can put the Epsom salt on your palms and the soles of your feet. That works as well. That changes your energies as well. I'm feeling that really good because in an electrical, I think there needs to be a little bit of an electrical switch in your auric field to make you feel better. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But basically you're blue.
I absolutely love Epsom salt baths, and especially in the wintertime when it gets chilly outside, but it really does help clear and make you feel so great. So try that, Pamela, if you haven't done that before.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's what I feel like. She attracts and then that's what's happening. It's getting stuck with you, Pamela.
Yeah.
So really, maybe you need
Rinse
an
it off.
Epsom salt every day, even. And thank you. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. Does my sister Linda have a message for me? I'm assuming she's on the other side. Gail's sister Linda. Yes. Okay. She's coming in very easy. I feel like she wasn't even that old when she passed. I don't know. I'm getting like 45, 50. I don't know. But I see her looking up. She's kind of I don't know why I see her looking out of a car, which is kind of weird. But the car looks green to me. I don't, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, okay? And okay, something I think if you can understand something in April that would have been of significant, whether this is a time of passing, a birthday, anniversary, I feel like something in April is significant with her or you. Uh-huh. Okay. And then she's also saying to not worry about whatever you've been worried about. She's got this. And there's something. Radiance. Oh, beautiful, Allie. That is such a beautiful card because I feel like that's what the sister would be saying. Don't
Yeah.
worry, become more radiant.
Yeah. Sunflower.
And the
Gorgeous.
sunflower also is a sign of mediumship, by the way, that sunflower.
Ooh, very interesting. Wow. All right. Let's see. Oh, Laura, thank you for your donation, and we're so glad you're here. Thank you, dear. Um, Constance, we can tell you the possibilities, but you have to do the work, girl. So,
Okay, so let me see here, Constance, on your marriage. I do see it honestly. I mean, of course, I don't want to we can't predict the future exactly. But I definitely see issue. You know what I mean? And maybe there's a time of separation too. I don't know, but I kind of see that. Um, or maybe that's already happened. I'm not sure. Are things getting better? I think the way I see it now is a little bit on the staying the same. right now? I wish I could say, oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I can't. I'm just seeing more of the same. What are you seeing, Ellie? Okay, unmute, dear.
Okay. I saw emotional balance. That was the first one that I saw. And I'm thinking to myself, that takes two. You know, it takes two people, especially. And once you both get some emotional balance and maybe even get, I would say, get somebody to sit in with you if you need it, like a mediary. I don't mean you even have to go to a therapist, but you know, you could do that. But you know, if you get somebody that will just get you balanced, because I think when we get ourselves upset, we can't get anything accomplished when we're trying to, you know, work with the other. So that's my thought.
Thank you. How do I move? This is from Carmela. Carmela. How do I move forward and not be a burden on my family? Do my guys or mom have any messages? Okay. So how do I move forward? Carmela. All right. You know what right away, Carmela, when I tune into you, first of all, you know the beautiful blue purple see, that's the color I'm getting with you. But I also feel like I don't know if you're a little stuck. What I'm seeing is that color is around you, but it's so heavy and deep that it's not moving. So I'm getting this idea that not you're um you're not moving, but you have a beautiful color around you. And something I'm getting a little also impression that somebody's telling you things that may not be exactly right. So I don't know. Okay, so just I don't know if that means anything to you. Do my guides or mom have a message? Oh, we'll go with the guides. All right. Very first thing I get is that they're just saying how beautiful you are. That this lack that there's a little bit of a lack of self-confidence in that arena, and that they're just wanting you to know that you're beautiful just the way you are. Okay, in all the good and the bad, reclaiming the power. There you go. Yes, that's what. And I love that it's a panther, right? Is that a panther? Okay, and then let's see for the mom. She's with you side by side. I see her bringing in roses. She's on your side. It's like she's on this journey with you. Absolutely. She feels all your emotional pain. She wants to help clear also that emotional pain for you. I hope that makes sense, Carmela.
Thank you, Carmela. Rhonda, I know you. We took your question early. I'm feeling like keep seeing this though. You really want to know about why the owl left you with the crow head, um, and I think Kim said it was an accident, right, Kim? But I'll let
What
her
I,
go ahead.
what I
Yeah.
feel like is the owl meant to leave something good, like that would be a present. But in the owl's mind, that's a present, but maybe, as a human perspective, it's a little scary. That's what it feels like. So that's why I say it's a little bit of an accident. So the message didn't really come across. It's not like uh, I can imagine that would be kind of scary. Seeing it, you know what I mean? Kind of a bad memory there. Um, yeah.
Yeah, and it's true that the crow is change or transformation, and even though it's just the head, it wasn't meant to be ghoulish. It was really. Have you ever had a cat that brought in a mouse? It was a gift for you because they love you so much, but not what you wanted to see. So it's a dead mouse. Yeah. All right. I hope that helps a little better. Engla, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see you. Why did I feel like my grandmothers were talking to me when I listened to Texas Democrat Sinfronia Thompson? I'm living in Finland. I don't have relatives in the United States. Well, that's very interesting.
I wonder if, I mean, I haven't really tuned into this, but I just wonder if there's a similar name and that there would be some kind of a name recognition in the family. But let me just see, Ingela, the grandmothers. Okay, we'll just find out what and look at that beautiful cat. Wow, that's a psychic cat if I ever see it. Oh, protection, yeah. I can understand this when you're saying that, and I don't know what they were talking about. Were they talking about COVID by any chance? Um, but I think when you said protection, I feel like the grandmothers are trying to get you to just make sure you stay protected. And I feel like it's about COVID. I don't know. Um, yeah. And it's like everything you do. I love that idea. It really does match with the protection. Like they're kind of making sure whatever you do, and I feel like they're keeping you in a bubble for some reason, Ingela. But Finland, I don't know. Is COVID even? I don't know. Um, but I do see your grandmother is coming in as a gold. It's like a gold bronze color that coming around you, like it's a bowl of an egg of protection is what they're putting around you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Marianne, for your donation. And Susan, it's good to see you. We love you. Thank you for coming by. Let's see. And I'll be seeing Susan Lynn on Sunday. Yeah, let's see. Laura. Oh, I didn't know that, Laura. Well, that's interesting. Very good. I knew you were a teacher. I just didn't know it was writing. I'm very happy to have a simpatico uh, colleague. Let's see. I'm finding one for you, Kim. There you go.
Joyful Barb. Isn't that a great name? Joyful Barb.
Uh-huh.
Any messages from your guides? Okay, thank you. Okay, right away, I feel like there's a, I don't know if it's about listening to music, but it's an encouragement. And I feel like one of your guides is very musical or song or singer or something like that. And it's like there's encouragement to fill your whole house with music and song and maybe even dance, but just that kind of a feeling is like let it vibrate into your soul and through your whole being in the house. Okay. And also there's an encouragement. I feel like you even bringing it outside, like if you sing when you're outside, that kind of thing. I think this whole idea about music, I hope that makes sense to you, Barb.
Oh, thank you, Carmela. Very nice. That was very generous of you. Please do make sure to go over to Medium Kim's channel and subscribe. She's wonderful. She also does classes by herself. She does them with Susan Lynn. She's going to be doing them with me eventually, and we really like working together. And there was one more I saw that someone asked a question, and we're 2 minutes from an hour, so we're going to cut off. So, but I did see somebody had a question. They wanted, well, maybe it was this one. Marianne, did she do Marianne? I don't think so. So,
And I see another one too about an 11-year-old. We'll do that one too. So here,
okay.
Mary Ann, any message from a spirit? From spirit. That's a very open message, Mary Ann. First of all, I feel so much love around you. I feel like your aura is, I feel a pink energy. It's a light pink. I feel like you're almost like a etheric feeling energy. Like you would just be happy enough being in the clouds rather than touching earth. So, okay. So the message that I get from your guides or spirit is I feel like there's this message of studying, or they're showing me like books, but it's a book on a cloud. So the book on the cloud to me is symbol of like studying more spirit, but you don't really even need a book, right? Because spirit doesn't have to have a book to study by. But there's just a lot of love in this whole thing about just being with spirit. There's love. I feel like they're dropping love drops. It's like drops of, and I'm seeing little hearts, and they're dropping it from the sky onto you in your cloud and book. I hope that makes sense, Marianne.
She wanted to know about her mom too. I came a little bit later. I'm sorry. I don't know if you
Okay.
could connect with that or not.
All right. See, from your mom. All right. First of all, she feels very close to you. I see her putting her arm on your back. I feel like, I don't know about the eyes. That's something I'm being noticing. I don't know. I think her eyes are brown, but I feel like you guys are seeing the same way, or you guys saw eye to eye. Something about the eyes with her. But she's seeing whatever you're doing. She's seeing it from your level. Okay, and your mom is also giving you inspiration to please connect to spirit. I feel like even though I know you already do, but I feel like there's this even more so because I'm seeing the guide section. When I see the guide section on the it's the left side of the head where I see it, but I see this whole section like that's what she's pointing to, connecting with your guides. And also, when I feel like when you do this, when you connect more, that there's going to be a quickness in whatever you're doing. I feel that it's going to help speed things up. I hope that it helps you, Marianne. And of course, she sends you love because I feel like there's such this closeness. All right.
This is our last question for today. I'm sorry that we do have to leave today. She and I both have important things we need to get done. So, uh, and I want to thank you all. But I'll let Kim talk about Joybird's question.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these wonderful icons here. I just learned my 11-year-old granddaughter was exposed to COVID and is in quarantine from her year-round school. Well, she'll be okay. Okay. I know it's sad right now, isn't it? Okay, so the granddaughter, Grace. Okay. Okay, so I feel like I feel this energy around Grace is that she's kind of sad, sad. Of course she's sad, because she's having to quarantine. She feels like she's a little isolated right now. Yes, of course she would, but she's going to be okay. I feel like there's a little bit of sore throat or something like that going on with her, but she's going to be fine. You know what I mean? She's going to be okay. But I do feel like there's something here. But it's more the biggest part of this, though, is her heart, the tears of the exposure and the quarantine. That's worse than the sore throat. Um, and she's going to be fine though. I see her going on to, older years and all that. She's going to be fine.
It's just such a sad tragedy that now we have to worry about the young ones, and we had to worry about the old ones. Now we have to worry more about the young ones at this time, and how they've had to wait for shots for so long. But we send lots of love and healing to her, and hope for a quick recovery, Joybird.
Okay, good. And so she can understand. I just want to also remind you guys. So next week I'm going to do a Wednesday at 2 o'clock Central Time for animals. People who want to come in and they have animals they want to connect with, the departed animals, or even alive ones. But I'm hoping to help people who are in grief with animals. And I'm going to be working with 3 other ladies who are pet communicators, animal communicators. So then, and anyway, thank you all. And we'll be here next week.
On Kim's channel.
One way or the other, I hope we'll be,
Yeah.
if I can figure out my way to do that. So
You will. You will. Love you, everybody.
yeah, blessings and love. Blessings and love. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.